These notes are from the last class. You will type your response into this section. First, it's important to understand the question. Summarize the points made in the lecture, being sure to explain how they oppose the specific points made in the reading passage. So we have to summarize the points from the lecture, and we need to show how they oppose the reading passage. This means it is not asking for an opinion. Key points in responding to this task. 1. You should have an introduction paragraph followed by 3 body paragraphs, which are devoted to key points from the reading passage and the listening section. 2. The 3 body paragraphs should contain the following information. A. Key point of the passage. B. An important example or supporting information. C. The corresponding key point of the lecture. D. How it relates to that of the passage. Okay, step 1. Introduce the topic and the positions from both the passage and the listening section. So here are the notes. So the reading is online encyclopedia less valuable. Listening, never be perfect, ignorant how far in line has come. So this is the introduction section. So both the reading passage and the speaker discuss the topic of online encyclopedias and their usefulness. The passage states that they are inferior to printed ones. However, the speaker disagrees, saying that even though online encyclopedias aren't perfect, they do give valuable information. So we can see discuss the topic of online encyclopedias shows the topic, and the passage states are inferior is what the reading's position is, and the speaker disagrees. This shows the speaker's position, and an example from the listening is do give valuable information. Step 2. Write the 3 body paragraphs. So we're going to go point by point. First point from the reading, lack credentials, traditional encyclopedia by experts. Listening, both have errors, online can be corrected, printed can't. So let's write our response. First, the passage points out that online encyclopedias are mostly written by amateurs, which means information may not be accurate. On the other hand, printed ones are written by trained professionals from different fields, which makes information reliable. The speaker argues that mistakes can be found in both online and written encyclopedias. However, it is easier to correct mistakes that are found online than it is to correct the printed material. So, we first mentioned what the passage mentions, written by amateurs and printed ones by trained professionals. The speaker argues, so this shows how the speaker is opposing this idea. Mistakes can be found in both online and written, and easier to correct mistakes in the online. So let's go to the second point. So here's our notes. Hackers corrupt, can't with traditional encyclopedias. Listening, important facts read only. Editors protect facts. Okay, let's write our response. Secondly, in the reading, it states that people such as hackers can change the facts that someone puts online, making them inaccurate, whereas the printed forms cannot be changed. The lecturer counters this by explaining that much of the material online is protected by read-only format, and there are editors who double-check the facts. So secondly in the reading, so here we're stating the position of the reading, and examples, hackers change facts, printed forms cannot. Now we give the position of the lecturer, and we use counters this to show he's opposing this idea with read-only format and editors double-check the facts. Here's our notes from the third point. So the reading, focus on trivial topics, traditional and academic. Listening, traditional encyclopedias less space, online space for academic and variety. So let's write our response. The final point made by the author is that much of the information in online encyclopedias is not very useful, unlike traditional encyclopedias that focus on academic topics. The speaker rejects this idea. She points out that the printed form has less room, so they need to limit the topics covered. However, online editions have unlimited space, which allows for more topics to be covered online. So the final point by the author is information is not very useful. The speaker rejects this idea. This shows the speaker's opposition. Has less room, whereas online has unlimited space. So now here we have the final product, and you can see we have the introduction. Then we have the body, 3 paragraphs for the body, and this word count is 245 words, which is above the minimum requirement. Next class, we'll focus on citing, which is a skill needed for responding to the integrated writing section in the TOEFL writing.